Welcome to Caffeinated Knights versus Bronze 6 for the Heroic Division NGS matchup this week. My name is Jazzalene, and joining me is Goon. Welcome back. I'm sure you guys who just watched the pre-show know who we are by now, but if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're just about ready to get into our first game of this best of 3, but let's go over those map selections really quickly. We did have Caffeinated Knights win the coin toss here. They've opted for first pick, giving map pick to Bronze 6. The map bans for this evening: Caffeinated Knights taking away Alterac Pass and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Bronze 6 banning out Cursed Hollow and Dragonshire. And we're going to kick things off on Battlefield of Eternity. I love this map. It's one of my favorites.
I like it too. Lots of ways to win the Immortal, right? You got your standard. I'm gonna just throw my abilities at it, and hopefully they die. There's also the look. Let's just kill the enemy team, and then we just win afterwards. You see some. You will tend to see more team fighting styles of compositions here. There's usually going to be a fight that needs to occur in order to win the objective, because the objective gets so strong in the late game. So, yeah, it's an exciting one for sure. I used to hate this map back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I love this one just because the way the map is, you know, it's 2-lane map, so you're not necessarily worried about having to like catch soak in a lane that's far away from objectives during these objective phases. The objective phases are like these big brawls all throughout the middle of the map. I think it's really kind of a map where you get to see teams team fighting in a sense, because there's not as much macro play. There's only there's the 2 camps and a bruiser camp, and you're typically going to see them traded out early in the game. The bruiser picked up right before objective, so it's just brawly, and that's fun as a caster.
It's brawly at the right times. The
Yeah.
helicopter is flying over my head.
Well, let's go ahead and get into this draft here. We're loading on in. Caffeinated Knights with the first pick, so they'll have the first ban here. See how much homework these teams have done on each other. Harborim's in chat saying, "Can you smell the coffee cooking?" He's on the roster of Caffeinated Knights, I believe.
Nice.
But not playing tonight, so here to cheer on his team.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry, Caffeinated. I was like, maybe they're Red Bull drinkers or something. Hello. I was just kidding.
We're gonna see the Joanna and Vala ban. Now I'm a Medivh ban out from the side of Caffeinated Knights, so maybe a little bit of homework done, because we've seen Bronze 6 play Medivh here or there before.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it Kira or I can't remember who plays the Medivh. Somebody on Bronze 6 does play Medivh, and out of their like 50 players on the team, one of them does.
I want to say it's Kira. I want to say it's Ferret. No, Kira. One of them.
Ferret's a support.
It's not Juan Pablo. It's somebody that played like a few seasons ago, because they would run this with a Stitches. The Medivh with Stitches and just kidnap and portal out. They did that when they were in like Div B. So it's somebody who's been with the roster a while, because they were running Medivh back then. Yeah.
We see this first pick Junkrat coming out here. Solid, strong hero. Ooh. Solid, strong hero. Stops a lot of anti-siege. Really annoying to deal with. This kind of sets you up. Junkrat's pretty annoying, like around the Immortals, right? Whether it's your Immortal or their own Immortal. Just walking into a bush and eating a mine or the trap or something like that is really toxic. And we saw the Murd and Rhaegar coming out. The Rhaegar makes sense, I guess. That's a pretty flexible support option. The Murden coming out this early is also, like, to me that's a little weird, but he is fairly flexible. We're not taking any of the Hanzos that we would normally see or Li Mings. That's okay.
It's not a bad pick for the map, but You are right. You normally see more prioritization over getting some of those race heroes in for this map so that you can actually get the immortal down, especially in the early game. If you have like 0 burn, it doesn't matter how how much you kill the enemy team. They're just back up to continue to race over and over again. Doesn't mean you're not getting ahead of on XP if you're just killing them like that, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I for sure thought we would have seen like Hanzo because at least, like you said, Race is cool, but he has some strong team fight utility with his Dragonair. But instead, we see Greymane and Rexar. We got the Greymane. That's some Race. Recently, did get some buffs, and then we've got this Rexar. I like this Rexar pick, to be completely honest. You get a nice Boars engage here coming from the top lane into where the immortals are. That's pretty nice. It's another body in the front line there. That's another body for Stitches to hit. That Misha, that isn't one of the more important heroes. Sorry, I said it. Misha's not that important.
The Stitches Junkrat, this is a pretty common combo you see run together as well. It can be really annoying to play against. So I'm interested to see if they are able to pull off some of those synergies, but they're going to go with the Gorge, drop them into traps, or just hooking them into traps as well as a potential there. Last pickup coming in here.
I thought Sylvanas would be a pretty good hero. Tracer. Okay. All right. This Tracer pick here, actually not that bad. Let's think about what heroes on the enemy team are gonna put pressure on the Tracer. Maybe Li Ming with Calamity, but then like you're playing Calamity Ming. You're not.
I don't even know if that's enough pressure.
Well, it would have to be like when she's like already a little low.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
she
exactly.
Some random damage, and then you Calamity on top of her, force a recall or something. And, but like we've got this Stitches hook into an Anduin root or a Junkrat root or trap, something like that, and then you've got the Li Ming follow up to be able to try to like blow that target up. But with Tracer running around all over the place, trying to deal with that's going to be really annoying.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how oppressive this Tracer might be for Caffeinated Knights. You know, there's a chance she's just kind of in the back line, and Stitch isn't really going to be able to peel that much. You can put a slow on her maybe. Blaze, you know, you're looking at a jet propulsion to stun her out. So if she's really focusing on Ming or Junkrat when they're looking for those hooks, it could potentially be splitting the team in these fights. You get the DPS focusing more on the Tracer than the kill target off the hook here. So I'm kind of interested to see what this Tracer does if she kind of runs wild in the back line of Caffeinated Knights.
Yeah, but I will say this: like the setup that Caffeinated Knights have is pretty decent into Muradin too. Like if you can isolate the Muradin into a trap and a silence, Muradin will die. So Ferret is gonna have to be on top of his game, making sure these cleanses are landing, preemptively cleansing his Muradin or whoever gets hooked, maybe even getting ready to drop an Ancestral. Though I do think. Pretty good Bloodlust game. Just saying. I think you're muted.
I was saying it's not a bad Bloodlust game at all. A lot of auto attack damage on the side of Bronze 6. Yeah, I mean, like any Stitches comp, it really comes down to whether he can hit those hooks or not. So we'll have to see here. On the left-hand side, we have Caffeinated Knights. Osmanthus on the Stitches. Felipe playing Junkrat. Love Dart on the Anduin. Gray color on Li Ming. And on the Blaze, we have Arc.
On the right-hand side, in the red trunks, we've got Bronze 6. We got Secret 333, my favorite number, on the Rexar. Danny on Murd and Juan Pablo Greymane. And here's that combo right there onto Kira's Tracer. Able to walk away. And last but not least, Ferret on Redbar.
A lot of damage coming out from the Li Ming there. She's able to hit some nice orbs during that engage. Already seeing Bronze 6 members quite chunked down. Danny's going to get hit by the concussion mine, but he's going ahead and jumping on out of there to safety.
Yeah, I would like to see the members of Bronze 6 just focus the waves. Just, you know, throw what you can, but then, like, don't get too far out there. I say focus the waves, and I know it's hard, too, when there's, like, a Junkrat that's, like, poking you out and stuff. But I will say, if Felipe's throwing his bombs out there, his traps out there willy-nilly, and he doesn't have anything. Or I'm sorry, there is no follow up for the hooks. So then anybody that gets hooked is just gonna walk away.
Yeah,
So
I
you have
don't
to show
even
a
know
little
that.
more restraint.
I want to see them contesting this camp. I maybe would have liked to see Juan Pablo go up and trade camps out here, because it's kind of hard to contest into a Junkrat who's going to drop those traps and just knock you off, even if you did show up to the point here. So Reno, they kind of just watched that camp go over to the side of Caffeinated Knights instead of looking for other opportunities on the map here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could have thrown Kira and Juan Pablo up there, and maybe found yourself, you know, a tap or a recall onto Blaze or something like that. Force a late tap. They're all so low here, though. They're taking so much damage. And, like, the only one that's taking any damage on the side of Caffeinated Knights is that Stitches.
Yeah. There's been a lot of focus onto the damage of Stitches. It just seems who they're only comfortable stepping up into. Oh, nice orb connecting there. Juan Pablo is going to have to hearth here. He's already hit that fountain, so he's going to have to go back to base to get topped up on his health. Danny and Kira still around. I think what they're struggling with right now is they don't really have any kind of poke on their side to clear out these minion waves. Anytime they're stepping up to kind of catch that soak, hit this wave, they're in perfect range of everybody on the side of Caffeinated Knights.
Yeah. We see here Bronze 6 had started their Bruiser camp a little early. Get that ready to go. Caffeinated Knights starting theirs. Yeah. Man, that missed opportunity on that top side is unfortunate. I don't know where that orb was going there, but...
Just checking bushes. You never know. We're going to see the Immortals spawn in now. It looks like Bronze 6 going right for the race to kick things off here. Managed to zone out some of the members. There's a stun on to Felipe. Friendly hook. Pulling him into a bit of safety, but Kira's diving in, looks for the bomb on Tracer, but it does not connect. The orb's going to miss from Li Ming. We're going to see halftime hit in just a moment here in favor of Bronze 6. Hook onto Kira. There's the slow to follow it up. Root onto Rexar. And Danny. I should say Misha and Danny.
Yeah, the whole time, by the way, Blaze has been soaking the lane. So they're so far ahead in XP. Ooh, I like this level 4 adjustment coming out from Juan Pablo. Went with the insatiable. So you're gonna have your wolf heart up pretty often, at least for race. So you can go tap and then get some free auto attacks and cooldown reduction on your well.
There's the hook onto Danny. Gonna go ahead, turn around and jump out. Kira on the flank, trying to get some damage onto Stitches. I really like to see Kira more like getting that damage onto Felipe or Love Dart, the back line instead of Stitches. Like you're just like you're not doing much to his Stitches in his health pool when you're Tracer. Danny unfortunately is going to go down, and we're gonna see Greymane fall next. That is gonna be a 2-for-1 here in favor of Caffeinated Knights, but the Immortal going over to Bronze 6.
Like, cool, yeah, you won the Immortal, but like you don't get those globes, especially when your offlaner is showing in the bottom wave. You're just not allowed to do that. And that was a 5v4 that they really gave their opponents.
Yeah. And not only that, too, but they didn't have anyone clearing up that Bruiser camp. They'd already lost the front wall, so that Bruiser camp walked in and bottom fort's basically down. Like, you just need Li Ming to step up, throw a couple combos onto that, and it's dead.
You got 1 tower out of that? Oh, 2.
2 towers, yeah.
Yep, and if the map opens up like this, it gets a lot spooky for Bronze 6.
There's 1 combo. Let's see if she can get the second one. But we are going to see the siege camp picked up by Bronze 6. Tracer's rotated top to grab the top one, so at least they're trading it out this time. And there's the second combo. Ming going down that little alley to get it on the flank there. Bottom fort will fall here in favor of Caffeinated Knights as they pull ahead on XP, about a level up on Bronze 6 at the moment.
Yo, this is a full... We went Calamity here. This Li Ming, gray color, is... Hey, it's like, I don't need a race. I'm just going to kill them all. I like it. It's, hey, might as well just do what your comp is supposed to do. Find the pick and get the kill. Move on.
I think it's hard not to go Calamity with the Tracer on the enemy team as well.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, the amount of extra race she gets off of going a different build here is worth not having the Calamity. Oh, nice huge. Jet propulsion from Arc. We're going to see the Concussion Mine connect on to the Greymane, and they're going to go down. Kira also getting incredibly low here. Able to blink out. Li-Ming looking for a little bit more. Blinks over the wall here, but nothing to be found. Just that one pick here for Caffeinated Knights as they approach level 10s.
How do we feel about this level 7 on Greyman?
Yes. Not good so far because he's the one that keeps getting picked off. It's risky. I mean, they're essentially a pick comp. Your melee form easily eats some hooks here. I'm not really feeling it. What about you, Goon?
Yeah, I would have almost rather have the range and just poke.
Yeah.
Have your own kind of poke there. But, I mean, we'll see what happens once these level 10s come online for Bronze 6. What kind of fights these are looking like. I mean, we got the Hook Gorge, we got Riptire. Anyone's still holding the heroic talent choice here, trying to see what probably thinking, you know, what's my opponent gonna do here? Can I go with the Holy Word Salvation? I think you can just rip it. I mean, maybe the only time that you're worrying about it is if Murder goes Haymaker, but is that really like what we care about? Oh
well, it's Door Toss Murden, so there's no Skullcracker for extra stun there to interrupt it either. So it's really just the Stormbolt or a stun from Misha to interrupt if he wanted to go Holy Word Salvation. It's feeling pretty safe just to wait for those cooldowns to come out and then pop it.
That was a fantastic jet propulsion coming out from Arc to set that up. Hitting 3 members there. You had the Junkrat boop on top of that, and then isolating Greymane and finding the kill. Who hasn't gotten a single stack yet, but has been at 0.
And this is not not happening by accident. This is not the first time they've set up that jet propulsion into Concussion Mine. Like, they have their synergies down pat right now. Caffeinated Knights securing themselves an Immortal. There's a flank from Danny trying to pick on the healer. Love Dart will go down on that Anduin as this Immortal pushes in. They're looking for more kills. Grey Color getting low, gets the Tracer Bomb onto them, and they will be the next to fall as Manthus is going to go down as well. And they get Felipe. 4 for nothing here on the side of Bronze 6. Can they keep their top fort standing, though?
Very well executed there from Bronze 6. I will say, that if they don't find that kill there, Holy Word Salvation goes off and they're just caught with their pants down. That's what would have happened there. But very well played. We even had the Avatar come out. Nice job. That was pretty cool. And just like that, like, they're just back into this game. XP wise, now they're gonna get some buildings.
Front wall of top fort will go down. Blaze did manage to push out a bit into that bottom lane, got some structural damage on that keep wall. So it's just something to keep in mind because that is that bruiser lane for the side of Caffeinated Knights. If that bruiser camp just goes uncontested and allowed to push an entire objective phase again, you're looking at potential keep damage. Hopefully they're a little bit better about clearing that out in the future, though. Do you have that siege camp going over to the side of Bronze 6? 13's not quite online for them here. So it looks like they're just going to back off, wait until they find their 13s themselves, and see what they can do from there.
Interesting.
We have Blaze rotating up here.
Interesting Stitches build. Don't know if I necessarily like Putrefaction, but...
There's a hook onto Juan Pablo. He gets the cleanse, the root connecting onto Danny. Holy Word Salvation out on Anduin there. That's their heal and their bunker down on the side of Caffeinated Knight, and the Gorge is going to go out onto the Murden. He's going to jump out, gets the Ancestral Heal, but it's Tracer that is in trouble. Going to be the first to fall in this fight. Danny getting pulled back in, knocked in by the wave of force here, and taking tower shots will go down second, and Misha is going to fall as well. Caffeinated Knights coming out ahead of this time in the team fight in top lane.
That was actually insane. So the hook came out, the cleanse and the ancestral also came out preemptively there onto Danny to keep him alive. But Tracer walks into the root that was laid out for the Gorged Murden and then dies. And the cleanse and the ancestral went on the Murden because that was the target that was originally supposed to get caught. But it just so happened to be Tracer instead.
Do you ever play?
Toxic.
Do you ever play Tracer in Overwatch?
It's been a long time.
You know, like you get confused sometimes where you are when you rewind and are blinking all over the place. Maybe that's just what happened.
Maybe. Maybe.
These traps in the bushes here too. Danny's gonna eat that one. Big root there from Anduin. The boars come out from Ferret. They're looking at the blaze, but he's gonna be pulled out and drops the bunker. Love Dart coming in for the save here. Arc walking out the other side here as Bronze 6 pushing in to get some damage onto this Immortal. Misha getting focused down. The hook comes out, but it does not connect. They're feeling a little bit safer now. Walking forward, Juan Pablo's on the flank. Secret though, Gorge, they got the Rexstar! They got the Rexstar and they got the Riptire out as well. Holy Word Salvation coming out from the Anduin to keep the team alive here. One member down, and it's looking like it might be a second one as Danny just uses his jump and gets pulled back in by the hook. Juan Pablo, Ferret, and Kira on the retreat now as Caffeinated Knights look to finish off their Immortal.
That was wild. That was incredibly insane. So Arc had this massive jet propulsion that was about to line up, and Misha gets to stun and cancels that. But unfortunately, Secret has walked up so far to where Osmanthus on the Stitches is just be, oh hey, I'm just gonna eat you, and then walk back into my team, and you're going to die. Oh, nice dodge, nice dodge. These fights are brutal. Very brutal for Bronze 6. They gotta figure something out here and see what they can do. These traps guarding the flanks prevent so many alternative engages and stuff. Oh, double roots.
Oh, nice concussion mine there. We're gonna see Rexstar picked off once again. Shield's not even down on this Immortal here, and they get the Gorge on to Rhaegar. He's gonna be dropped into the trap, rooted, gray color in with the Calamity, and the follow-up damage. Li Ming does secure that kill. 2 members down now on the side of Bronze 6. Danny trying to step forward. Peel for Juan Pablo. Is Juan Pablo really in trouble here? There's the hook. He's going to go down. They're really struggling here because anytime they don't win their Immortal, they don't really have damage that can step up to kind of clear it. They don't have any poke here. Greymane's just not ranged enough. And Tracer's just not ranged enough to be able to shred through these Immortals. And here's core damage and likely core call coming out from Caffeinated Knights. Holy Word Salvation being used there by Love Darts. Some stuns connecting onto Rexstar. Danny trying to do something, but core is going to fall, and Caffeinated Knights will take this. A dominant first game from them. GG's, well played.
Damn. That was a clinic.
Let me update that score, Goon. What are you thinking about the match?
That was well played there from Caffeinated Knights. They knew what they wanted to do. They had the tools to deal with the map, and then hey, deal with the opponent's playstyle. You have this hyper aggressive composition that wants to play into this Junkrat who can single-handedly just thwart any kind of aggression with just this base kit. And then when you have that kind of aggression where people are clumped up, guess who else is good there? Blaze. We're seeing 3-4 person jet propulsions getting so much value and causing and setting up the Junkrat Chaos to absolutely dismantle Bronze 6. Really disgusting. Really disgusting. And what's interesting to me is the Stitches came out towards the end of the draft, if I'm not mistaken, after the Anubarak had been banned.
Yep.
Which means that if anybody gets gorged, there's no Cocoon to disrupt that. I almost like, if we're going to pick a tank, maybe it's just the Anubarak in that 1-2 with the Rhaegar and not the Muradin. But hey, it is what it is. And Caffeinated Knights did a good job at reading the scenario and playing with their pieces correctly. It was awesome.
We already got a map 2 called here. So let's go ahead and I'll update that really quickly, and we'll show you guys where we're going here for game number 2. But if you're just tuning in, game 1 was played on Battlefield of Eternity, the win going over to Caffeinated Knights. They're up 1-0 in the series. This is a best of 3, so if they take the win here on this next map, they're going to, walk out with a domination here. 2-0 it. It'll be a short night, Goon.
Yeah, man, hopefully not.
No, I was expecting a game 3 tonight. We'll have to see here. Let me just quickly fix this so I can show you guys. But we are going to be going to Infernal Shrines for game number 2. Looks like this is a map. Interesting. It's actually a map pick from Bronze 6 if they have the lobby set up, right? Because first pick's over on the side of Caffeinated Knights. So it looks like Bronze 6 wanted map pick after losing game 1. I find
maybe they like last pick and having 1-2.
Maybe. I find it weird to go to Infernal Shrines when you're going map pick because it's just one of like the standard maps to play on. Like there's not really like, you know, there's not any weird things that you really see that often in Infernal Shrines. You might see a team choose to like split push in first or second objective as opposed to contesting objective. But really outside of that, it's like the standard, you know, this is the map you go to when you're comfortable and feel like you can win your team fights. There's nothing too surprising that happens here.
Yeah, I mean, if Junkrat goes through the draft again, though, there's going to be lots of surprises for Bronze 6. Maybe they play their Junkrat, right? And they force the ban out. Actually, no, like their second pick, so they need to ban it.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Caffeinated Knights prioritize Junkrat that high on Battlefield of Eternity. Now, it's probably just as good on Infernal Shrines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to ask in the team chat just to make sure. Like, first pick's right. Like, it's on the side of Caffeinated Knights. And yeah, they're telling me, yep, this is right. So this is a map pick from Bronze 6 after losing game 1. So I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do here. I agree with you. That Junkrat can't be let through on the draft. They can't even save it for them to pick up because they don't have first pick. They just need to straight up ban it out.
Yep. Especially with their aggressive style, like, yeah.
Anything you're expecting to see in particular on this map from these teams after game 1?
I think we'll see a similar style composition coming out of Bronze 6. I wonder if they'll do maybe more wombo combos type of stuff on the shrine. And I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure we'll see Caffeinated Knights kind of run that similar style where they start off pretty generic, see the opponent's pieces, and then pivot into the more protect and pick style. I think it's completely possible that we see that from them. And being that maybe Caffeinated Knights is a little telegraphed with their choices, they'll be able to counter draft effectively. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Caffeinated Knights are showing they know what's up. They know how to play with their strengths and kind of read the opponent's draft.
All right, let's get into the draft for game number 2 here. Caffeinated Knights with that first pick, first ban once again here. Last time they got rid of Vala Medivh. I'm interested to see if they're going to stick with that or if these teams need to worry about things like Hogger potentially. I'm curious to, does the Blaze go over again to Caffeinated Knights? Blaze is in a great spot right now. He was landing some amazing jet propulsions. Do they allow that as well?
I mean, do we see a Hogger? I wonder if Hogger is going to be played here, right? Like, I think Hogger could have been pretty cool last game too. But yeah, I don't know. Leoric.
All right, there's the Hogger ban.
Oh boy.
This is risky. Like, I think they need to ban that Junkrat, which means Blaze still up on the table for Caffeinated Knights is not a bad pickup, especially with the choke on off laners here. There's the Rhaegar ban. Now they're left. Do we give them Joanna? Do we give them Junkrat? Do we give them Blaze?
No. Junkrat, rip. Here he goes. Let's go, maybe? I mean, Medivh is up 2. They're still going to Junkrat. Cool. Which Junkrat deals pretty decently. Like, it deals with Medivh pretty decently.
Yeah, his traps around portal entrances and exits can be annoying to deal with. Concussion mines to knock away members from escaping through a portal can be annoying to deal with here. They're not going to opt for the Medivh yet, which means there's a chance that it's still banned out by Caffeinated Knights, but they do take away the Blaze, which I like. At least they're not giving the Blaze over. You're already looking at Log or Leo ban.
Yeah, exactly. With those two bans there, Blaze goes up. But hey, Dahaka still exists, and he's a pretty good freaking hero. I like this Anubarak. There's no cleanse here for the side of Bronze 6, so I think, especially with the Stukov, unless you can kind of bring in your own hyper aggression to punish Anubarak's positioning, I think Caffeinated Knights are going to be able to shut the Stukov down and find the picks they need to get.
There's the Anduin ban.
I think they just run a Lucio here.
And the Medivh. I was thinking, like, maybe they don't have a cleanse, but maybe just like a shield from Medivh and some portals out of there suffices enough, even with the Junkrat counters. We're gonna have Danny picking up Varian. This is a pretty standard tank pick for Danny. He plays quite a bit of Varian. And Kira locking in the Vala. So you're looking at, I'm not sure what we'll see for build out of Vala. It varies a ton, but you want some kind of burst to follow up off of a taunt here. So maybe we see her go a fire at will for that burst instead of an auto attack build. We'll have to see there. Maybe Q build. Who knows? I've been playing with some Valas that really love their Q build. Kyle Ferguson, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Oh, and Taco, thank you for the raid, guys. Welcome, everyone. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jazzalene. I cast a ton of Heroes of the Storm. Tonight, we're casting Heroic Division game for NGS. Caffeinated Knights versus Bronze 6. We're getting into game number 2 of 3 here, hopefully. Maybe 2 of 2. But yeah, if you love casted Heroes of the Storm, make sure to hit that follow button. It's pretty much all I do over here. The Uther Kel'Thuzad. This is a Felipe main here, that Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah. There's no cleanse here. Remember, I said there's no cleanse.
Yeah.
So they're gonna find their picks. There's a lot of beef. I will say one of these heroes, is unstoppable the entire time. I wanted to point out this Varian pick. I know this is a Danny pick, but what about Diablo or whatever? Diablo was up, but then you kind of leave yourself exposed to the threat of a Tychus, and Varian kind of does something similar to Diablo, right? You kind of just charge and you lock somebody down, and hopefully you get the kill, but also can play against Tychus pretty decently. So it's something there. At level 10, maybe you go with the shield wall and you just don't take any damage, any magic damage.
Yeah, they do have some things on their comp that kind of deal with that burst and not having the cleanse with the shield wall, with the unstoppable Deathwing. Bunker is going to probably come in handy here as well. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Goon, what are you thinking, these two rosters? Are you calling it a Caffeinated Knights 2-0 here? You've kind of been talking up the no cleanse thing.
I like Caffeinated Knights draft here. I mean, I feel like they've got, first of all, wave priority. They've got the wave clear levels 1 through 4 to be able to put Bronze 6 on the back foot. They don't have a hero in their front line right now with that variant, and I think it's gonna cause them to be a little delayed. Oh, but they make an adjustment here. We see them up on the top side. We see the variant already on the top side holding that lane down while Blaze is in the rotation. Not bad. I'd like to see that.
I've kind of seen teams do this pretty often when they have a variant. You don't really have a tank until he hits level 4, so you just stick him up in the off lane, let Blaze, since technically he's a tank, let Blaze fill that role until 4's hit, and then you swap Secret Jet Propulsion out of there, hits Osmanthus. We have KTZ looking for the combo there, but not quite able to get that second chain off.
Nice.
Kira, fire at will, by the way. Gray color getting really low. Let's see if Juan Pablo can finish him off. There's a heal going to connect. He's going to concussion mine out of there, and it's going to be the Anubarak that falls first. First blood over to the side of Bronze 6.
Nice. Able to kind of disrupt that rotation there. And Anubarak got punished and got obliterated, actually. Now Gray color's next. Oh, no. Calculated.
Love Dart says, not today. Currently sitting at 4 stacks on the fire at will. Kel'Thuzad 7 on his baseline quest for him. We're going to see Siege Camp started up now by the side of Bronze 6. Level off before Varian hits his level 4, and we likely see him go taunt and switch lanes with Blaze, but maybe he'll surprise us.
Yeah, maybe there's a secret,
it's Bronze 6, you never know.
Twin blades
yeah.
action or something. We got the reactive ballista spores. Juan Pablo just existing on the enemy side of the map. By the way, went with the Dragon Soul. So any damage that he's gonna deal here.
Look at him just chasing Grey Color down. He doesn't even care. He's like, I can do this. They don't kill me fast enough. Felipe's not gonna be able to kill me fast enough. Junkrat's not gonna be able to do it either. And I just shoved them right off this camp. I'm interested to see if they go for this now, because they did give up the neutral camp, but Deathwing's so incredibly low, had to take off to the air. Yeah,
I mean, look at this. They can clear bottom for free, and then still take enemy side siege camp. Like that never went out.
Nope.
That never went out.
We do have Bruiser camp getting picked up here by the side of Caffeinated Knights.
That's an important one here.
Yeah, nobody is starting on the side of Bronze 6, so you got 10 seconds until this objective comes up. If they go do it now, they're late to objective, so it looks like they're just going to forego it and maybe leave Blaze up in that top lane to clear it out. Anubrak picking up an extra wave bottom, or thinking about it. He's going to rotate back up to join the team now, and there's Juan Pablo on the flank, looking at the back line once again. Grey Color already chunked down there. Almost a half health. Going to get a heal from Love Dart. Juan Pablo's going right back in. He doesn't even care. There's the taunt onto Dahaka. He's going to go ahead and burrow. Osmanthus trying to come in and peel for him. Juan Pablo just zoning out the entire rest of the team by himself. He might get punished for it here. Oh, don't hit that Junkrat bomb. Whew.
Wow.
He walks
Juan
away.
Pablo showing us. He knows how to play that era. They knows exactly what he's doing on Deathwing. 22-13 on the Shrine. It looks like a lot of the positioning here for Caffeinated Knights. Nice stun combo there on the Kira, but unfortunately not able to have the damage to follow up.
There's the taunt out. Jet Propulsion coming out as well. Juan Pablo jumping onto Arc. Let's see if they can finish him off there. They are going to find it. Stukov gets that last hit in to secure the kill. There's the root onto Stukov from Felipe, but no damage to follow it up. It looks like Bronze 6 will be walking away with the first Punisher of the game here. They secure that last skeletal defender.
Man, Deathwing deals a lot of damage. What the heck? Deals a lot of damage there. Pretty cool.
I feel like he just is allowed to do that when you don't have any kind of like consistent sustained damage in the backline. You're just like, he can literally run down Felipe all day. I've played KTZ into Deathwing and it feels so bad. He does have that Glacial Spike up there. Gets the combo onto Danny. This front wall still holding on. Let's see if Kira can finish this off. Nurak looking for the engage, but not able to find it. They didn't get too much out of this first Punisher, for a lot of them hanging around in mid.
Yeah, but they got a couple extra waves there from the lanes. Bottom wave is just now dying there. And Caffeinated Knights have to go pick up that soak. They get the start of their camp early and potentially get a little bit more here. They're a full level ahead. It may not have gotten a lot of structural value, but it definitely gave them an advantage in the experience department.
Chat's asking, is Bronze 6 in the lead? I mean, in the series, Caffeinated Knights is up 1-0. In this game, they are slightly ahead on XP here. They're going to go ahead and get the camp invade as well. Just Juan Pablo zoning out the whole team once again.
Jeez. Man. Melee Deathwing.
Yeah. That bottom siege camp was picked up by Caffeinated Knights. We're going to see Juan Pablo clear that up, and a lot of pressure now mounting in mid for Caffeinated Knights to clear out.
Hey, you know, I mean, just so you're aware, Juan Pablo locked that hero in, like, right away. So.
See the rotation here onto the Bruiser camp. Level 10's on the horizon here for Bronze 6. Full level lead onto Caffeinated Knights. Here Juan Pablo is just like leisurely walking around the middle of the map, not even worried. There's level 10s coming online now for Bronze 6. We're going to see the Bellowing Roar from Deathwing. Shield wall picked up from Varian. Vala holding on to her ult for now, but a massive shove out from Stukov and Bunker from the Blaze.
I like this build coming from the Stukov right now, right? We're going into the Growing Infestation. Now, typically we would see the level 1 E talent, the silent, the low blow, right? But we have the reactive Ballista Spores, and we're still taking the utility that Growing Infestation brings. I think there's some pretty interesting, some potential interesting play that can come out here later, where you can like put your weighted pustule on all the enemies around you, throw your E on the ground, spread it, and then root like multiple people with the 13 virulent reaction. That'd be disgusting.
See here. Do you see this invade though? Dahaka went over and stole the bruiser camp from Bronze 6.
Cheeky. Very, very cheeky.
They're looking to get payback on him right now. There goes the taunt onto Dahaka. They drop the silence, so he can't go underground, can't hit his essence, but he is able to walk out of it. However, Jet Propulsion waiting on the other side of that, and he is going to go down. The members of Caffeinated Knights looking to get what they can in that bottom lane with all the members rotated top. They've lost their fort wall here. Let's see if that's all they get.
I would have liked to have seen them just like counter push top. Like their push is better than what Caffeinated Knights had. So you got to pick, and then you lost your wall and got nothing else. Now you're late to the shrine. Like you don't even have shrine advantage. Unlucky. I think that fort could have done that, but at least a lot more damage on it.
Maybe they were worried about defending a Punisher potentially, because it would have been going to their keep here. Ooh, taunt onto Anubrak. Felipe getting chunked down. There's the Bellowing Roar connecting onto Anub. Let's see if he can make his way out of here. He looks like he's going to be in a world of hurt. Pops the shield, just one more auto, and it's going to be a Nexus kill on the Anubrak. There's the combo onto Danny, but that shield wall is going to protect him from a lot of damage. Arc has been working on the shrine in the meantime. They're at 28 skeletal defenders on the side of Caffeinated Knights.
That jet propulsion from Secret, hello? That was a pretty big one.
Juan Pablo getting kind of low.
Nice
there's the taunt, there's the silence, and they get the Junkrat pick.
I thought we'd see a D-shield, but coming out there. But I understand. I understand why. You know, like, hey, the cleanse should be enough. But unfortunately, it wasn't. And using D-shield in that fashion never feels. I mean, it doesn't feel good, especially when like you're already on the back of it.
All right, 13's online here for Bronze 6. There's the Punisher jumping over. Osmanthus getting stunned. Looking for that combo. They find the chains there, but not really anything to do off of that. I think I get a little bit more.
Using your Impale, you can use your Impale to kind of like deal damage to the Immortal and reveal yourself, and then immediately burrow charge away and bring it over without getting stunned.
Yep.
But the Impale went. I don't think it hit the Punisher, and then he E'd and nothing happened, and then the Punisher jumped after.
We see that bottom fort go down on the side of Caffeinated Knights. Bronze 6 going ahead with the invade onto the siege camp once again. Gray Colors figured it out, dropped the trap there, but it's a Deathwing. You're not booping him off the point anytime soon there. Combo out from Felipe there. Ferret in some trouble. There's a Riptire coming out now from Junkrat, and a Strafe on the flank from the Vala. They're going to get the pick onto Stukov. Let's see if they can get any counter kills, though, because Juan Pablo, once again, living in the back line. We're going to see this team fight start to split up. Osmanthus getting chased out by Secret. Meanwhile, Juan Pablo chasing out Felipe in the bottom lane.
And, like, what are they going to do? Like, they can't CC him. There's 3 heroes with CC there, and he's just going to walk away. That was a very scrappy fight. I think there was a moment there where Ferret was looking for that combo I was talking about, was looking for the reactive and then the silence and rooting. However, he had an isolation and couldn't press his buttons, and then just walked into Dahaka's tongue and met his doom. That Riptire was pretty bug.
Yeah, but out of all that, they got a pick, right? But they really didn't do much more than that. All their camps still went over to Bronze 6. Bronze 6 got their siege camp, the neutral siege camp, as well as their own siege camp
Dahaka.
here.
Nice
Not
combo.
a chance for him there. Yeah, you're looking at Bronze 6 getting those 16. So even though Caffeinated Knights, got that pick in that last team fight, there wasn't really anything that they did to kind of catch up off of it.
Yeah, I'm eating my word. Oh, actually, never mind. Walks away. Walks away. I'm eating my words here. You know, I was saying this is going to be a 2-0 here from Caffeinated Nights, but Bronze 6 just showing us what's up. This Deathwing is getting so much value. There is... Okay, I was going to say, Bunker is still up, but don't need it. Don't need it. But yeah, really well played here. This from Bronze 6. They're showing that they're pretty flexible with their draft, too.
Mm-hmm. I really like to, you know, one of my complaints with the Varian comp is that he doesn't really have, outside of Ton, a ton of CC or peel for his team, but they've really kind of, you know, the Blaze and even the Deathwing really help to compensate for that here, and they still have Kira pumping out damage as well on top of that. I mean, Deathwing's probably topping the charts. He's just been living in the backline. Let's take a look really quick. Yeah, Deathwing's 24K on the side of Bronze 6. Look at him in the backline right now. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he's not gonna die. Like, he's just gonna walk right on through.
We haven't even seen him use a Cataclysm yet.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Even if he needed to get out of there, he could pop that, and he hasn't even used it yet.
Bottom fort's gonna go down here, so now I would like to see Bronze 6 look for something, and they do. Oh, the nice D shield there from Love Dart to keep Osmanthus alive. But now they're pretty weak. They're pretty weak. They got the 4 bottom. Can they find something else, though? Can they do something? Juan Pablo pretty chunked out. No plates. Well, 2 plates, but looks like the wave priority is coming over here to Caffeinated Nights. You're going to be able to walk
Kira's
on the
getting
point.
caught out, left alone by the team here as she tried to rotate out of the objective. And there's nothing that's going to keep her up. The Cocoon connecting onto Blaze, and Deathwing's going to land in the back line. Let's see if Deathwing can save the day. With Vala down right now. Felipe getting chased out. Juan Pablo just living on the back line here. Pops the Cataclysm. He is committing to this fight. He's going in for Great Color, and he's going to find that pick onto Junkrat. In the meantime, bit of a fight breaking out between, well, Uther's going to go down, but still a fight over the objective here. Ark and Felipe hanging out, trying to finish it off, but still a ways to go.
24 to 24 monkeys. That's so funny. Juan Pablo lands, and he's like, all right, we're fighting. We lost our Vala, but, you know, I just eat everybody here.
He's no fear on the Deathwing in this match.
Guess get some damage done to this fort, yeah?
Breathe on it.
Oh, well.
Or not now.
Yeah.
This is an Arcane Punisher this time around. Let's see what they can do with it. They've already got that front wall down, so this fort's likely going to fall. Especially with the positioning here. Caffeinated Nights is just like, yeah, they can have that one. And Blaze has rotated now to help match the Dahaka in bottom lane. Make sure they don't end up with any keep damage after losing bottom fort. Deathwing was not first pick. Deathwing was actually last picked on Bronze 6.
Yeah, last pick. I want to see Secret on Blaze just keep pushing mid and just threaten this fort by themselves.
Punisher's gonna go down here. They got that front wall on keep. There's the chains there, but it's Juan Pablo, so it's not really
there's a drag down here. He even eats the ISO with the Unstoppable.
Well, that's okay though, because he's out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, isolation down. That's a pretty great trade.
Yeah, not bad. It'll be up in a minute. So now you get to clear. Oh, Caffeinated Nights though, they're not done. They're looking for more. They need some more action. They want anything that they can get before Bronze 6 gets to level 20. Once level 20s come online for Bronze 6, Caffeinated Nights are not allowed to exist anywhere on this map, especially with what is on the enemy side. Anything dies, that's it.
Yeah, it did look like an attempt there. Caffeinated Nights really wanted to force something before those 20s are online. We're going to see 20s hit now for Bronze 6.
Oh, no. Definitely just eat the traps next time for your teammates. You don't get rooted.
Got that upgraded strafe, upgraded bunker, the banner on Varian. He's going to be knocked out of position by concussion mine. Bit of damage there coming out from Felipe, but nothing that the team is overly concerned about here. They're going to try and force something. They know the bruiser camp is up. They know that's where they can find them. Danny going in for the charge, but doesn't have the taunt to follow it up. The camp, there's the jet propulsion from Secret. The camp goes over to the side of Caffeinated Knights. Juan Pablo in the back line once again. Bunker dropped, and the D-shield used on Uther as well. Osmanthus getting incredibly low here. They just can't find the picks, though. So many people very close to falling, but not able to close out the deal there.
Wow. D-shield was used there. That's pretty big, and I think that the next objective is about to spawn here in just a moment. It's gonna be another fort down as well. Kind of rough. And now you're so close to level 20, but you're missing D-shield.
Yeah.
And you just have to play passive and wait for the next objective to start. But by then, you're probably just clearing waves.
I mean, right now, you're looking at a fight over objective. D-shield will probably be up by then. Bruiser Camp's going to get picked up here by Bronze 6. So there's going to be some pressure building in both mid and top lanes with those periodic katas from Bronze 6. But
I will say, there was a long period of time there where Bronze 6 had level 20 and didn't really do anything. So
I don't think that was from lack of trying, because they were trying to push in, and Caffeinated Knights just kind of backed out a couple times.
Well, they invaded the siege camp, the top bruiser camp before like confirming mid. They could have just confirmed mid for free, and then maybe looked at the camp. I don't know. I mean, they ended up getting mid, but that was after like, well, whatever. They got D-shield and stuff out of it. But
I want to see them force something right now, because that means the Haka has to leave clearing top to join the fight. Gray color getting incredibly low. Juan Pablo in that back line. There's the D-shield out onto Junkrat to keep him alive. Love Dart now getting chased out by the members of Bronze 6. Love Dart is going to fall here. But Love Dart comes back up in just a moment. So walk him behind his wall. Maybe pop a heal on Gray color. And there we go. Uther's back up. They got the pick here, but they can go back in. Mind you, D-shield's down. So is Cocoon on the side of Caffeinated Knights. Couple pretty important alts for just the straight. Juan Pablo getting caught out here. Has to pop the Cataclysm to disengage. It goes right into the damage from Felipe. And they get the pick onto Deathwing. He's been getting away with it all game, but not this time.
Wow. Okay. That was pretty cool. Yeah, the Shadow Fissure confirming the kill there onto the Deathwing as he's flying away. That was, hey, well done, well done. The legend himself.
Yeah, that Deathwing pick now, Caffeinated Knights is going to secure themselves a Punisher. It's a Mortar Punisher, I believe. So it's not going to be like the best one in the game here, but better than not having a Punisher at all. And it's heading towards Keep. It's a pretty decent lane for them to have picked up a Punisher for. On a note, though, look at this top Keep right now.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of damage. And there's another wave showing up there too. Nice, juicy wave. Couple katas.
Dahaka doesn't look like he's splitting off from the team to clear that either. So, you know, they might.
They're looking for a
lose top
potential
Keep.
end here.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Mortar Punisher though, it's not like a Frozen, you know.
There's a combo onto Varian. He's gonna pop that shield wall, but a tongue from Arc to pull him in further. He's in trouble. Has another shield wall out. Jet propulsion from Secret to help peel, but it doesn't matter. Varian is going to fall. That's the takedown on the side of Bronze 6. Juan Pablo popping up into the air here. And there's the leap eaten by Kira. Not ideal as Caffeinated Knight push onto the core of Bronze 6. Deathwing's gonna land. Nice silence out. D-shield coming out there onto Dahaka to keep him alive. Osmanthus getting chunked down. Kira just strafing to save the day here. Gray color goes down. Love Dart is going to fall next. Felipe, the last to stand here. And it is a full man team wipe onto Caffeinated Knights. Felipe.
Kira pressed R. Oh my god.
Felipe able to return right away.
With the core.
From
Hello?
death. Yeah, this is scary.
Oh my god! 3% on the core.
Look at Felipe. He's like, maybe I can backdoor this. Maybe.
The shields are coming. I don't think he can do it. Actually. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, Secret's hanging out here too, just in case. The rest of the team running straight at top. That keep is down. Secret's got the oil, got the jet propulsion. to get the stun. I mean, this could be a staggered death here onto Felipe. There's the taunt, and he's going to go down. He can't finish the game. Bronze 6 is on core now. Can he close it out? That timer's on the rest of the team. You know, like 5 seconds left, and they're all back up. There's still full shield to get through here. They have mid keep up. Bronze 6 are backing off.
No, they got to stay here, because blue team's just going to sprint at the core, right?
Yeah.
Are they just going to Papega at it? Can they?
No.
Oh my god. They can't do anything on the map? They can't disappear. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. 3% big shield. What is happening? What a game. I'm good. I mean, there's a dead
yeah,
Delta zone.
I think you have to go for it there. And KTZ comes back up, and now you're looking at another 5v5. I
think it's one of those where you approach and then you kind of play it slow and you just kind of see what's up, right? Because that's still a 5v4. KTZ's dead.
Deathwing's gone back to clear out that bottom lane. I like that call. At least they're not sending Blaze to do it, because at least Deathwing has a global if they end up in a fight here. Whew, this is scary. I mean,
yeah. With how much Caffeinated Nights are showing, Bronze 6 can kind of take it easy and chill, you know?
Yeah.
Not worried about it.
That, and they have Juan Pablo guarding bottom lane. He's already like 1v4, 1v5 several times this match, right?
Yeah. This is at the point now where like one person can't really like end the game. It would be a five player dedication here to the core to wipe it for Caffeinated Nights. Secret though, seeing the grenades flying through, kind of has an idea where they're at.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to let any of this pathing
do
through.
not go to that objective. Do not go to that objective.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
This is stressful for us, and we're not even playing the game.
Like, I don't even think you take this camp, because you just reveal where you're at. You just play invisible? Okay. Okay. Oh my god, the vision game is too real right now.
They got it clear as these Katas coming in on the core. They're gonna show on this bottom lane, but 4 members showing mid here for Caffeinated Nights, so.
Showing anywhere right now is spooky for both teams.
Wait.
Oh, look at
Mark's like, I'll just pop this now. Thank you.
I mean, Kira's showing down here. We know. I don't like where Ferret's anchoring, by the way. I mean, they just showed top, so I guess it's fine. But, yeah. You got to clear this wave. We can't let the Haka just, like... Can there be a counter core rush? No. Oh my god, this is just crazy.
Yeah,
oh god, I wish we could hop into comms right now. And
I wonder how long Arc is gonna hang in this bottom lane and just create more pressure down here and make them have to respond once again.
No one on the objective. I mean,
this is so weird.
Look where Varian is. But look where the rest of his team is.
Deathwing in the air right now. There's the taunt. There's the Deathwing land. The silence underneath, but the D shield connects onto a Nubarak. He's disengaging Danny using that shield wall. Cataclysm out from Juan Pablo. Love Dart kind of being left behind here by the team. Let's see if they can walk away. Blaze in the cocoon and Juan Pablo just running down that back line. They get the pick onto Junkrat. There's the taunt out onto onto Osmanthus, and Dahaka is making a push for the core here. Can he close out the game? Danny's hurt thing. He's gonna get interrupted though. Deathwing able to land to help clear this out. No. Arc is on the core. The shield's still on. It still has to be dropped off. There's Katas pushing forward here. Oh, the bellowing roar not going to connect as we see Dahaka go underground. In the meantime, they get a pick on to. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the hell? Kill the Katas, bro. Kill the Katas, my man! Okay, we're good. They're hitting minions. Oh, Felipe.
Now on the core of Caffeinated Nights, trying to close out the game. Felipe trying to step forward to get enough damage, but it's not going to work out. Bronze 6 takes the game, bringing us to match number 3, dude.
Oh my god! Did you know what happened there? A Nubarak
Ugh.
wasn't standing in the bush; it was showing actually, and the pings were coming out like, "Yo, there's an Nubarak that is standing here. Can we kill him?" They they find the opportunity. Disho comes out, and then chaos ensues. That was so bizarre. Weird A in chat. The Kenma absolutely not standing in the bush and just losing the game. No, that didn't lose the game. That didn't lose the game. But it was definitely a very spooky moment. Well, I mean, a heads up moment there from Dahaka to go try to like end that game.
Mm-hmm.
That was really close.
Yeah.
That was game number 2. We still have one more game here to decide who's the winner.
I didn't know where to look. I was like watching the Dahaka a Deathwing match up there on their core while they were getting that kill onto Nubarak. That was insane.
And by the way, so just to kind of paint the picture here, Bronze 6 had lost game number 1. And they decided, hey, we don't want first pick. We're gonna go to map pick, and they picked that map. They picked Infernal Shrines and won it. So now they get a map pick. Now they're like, statistically speaking, they're probably gonna get the map pick because most teams would prioritize the first pick over that.
Yeah.
So they can go somewhere else that maybe they're ready to play, or maybe Caffeinated Knights say, hey, we're taking the map pick this time. Who knows? But very interesting.
This is kind of exciting seeing the Deathwing come up here because both the comps of Caffeinated Knights have been very CC heavy. Game 1, we had the Blaze with the jet propulsion, the Junkrat, the Anubarak, or the Stitches, the Leeming. And you just had a lot, potential just getting caught out. They had a cleanse, mind you, but a lot of CC that they layered together. We saw multiple times the jet propulsion come out, followed by the concussion mine, and that locked down them long enough to get their kills. In game 2, a ton of CC again, but then the Deathwing comes out, and it's like, oh, our plan doesn't work as well into a Deathwing. Let's pop on over to Goon and I here. Let's get into this next lobby. We'll update you on where we're going. This is a map pick from the side of Bronze 6 once again. I love it.
Braxis.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Let's pop on over. I'll give you guys a rundown of where we've been and where we're going in case you're just tuning in or maybe you missed the first match. But game number 1 was played on Battlefield of Eternity, the win going over to Caffeinated Knights. Game 2, we went to Infernal Shrines where Bronze 6 picked up their first win with only 3% left on their core, Goon. This is shaping up to be a really fun series. This is what I was expecting tonight.
Yeah. Like after the first game, we're like, maybe this is just gonna be a slap in the face and it's 2-0 banger, but no. Very, very cool game. Very exciting.
We're looking at Braxis Holdout. This is a map that we don't get to see that often. What are you expecting to be prioritized on Braxis? What's good here?
I mean, Junkrat is good here. Junkrat is really good here. Lots of poke and hold a lane by himself. You've got tools to be able to control the spaces around the points, maybe some more power positions like the globe. Riptire's a fantastic ability. I would even say that Rocket Ride's not bad, especially when you're fighting on the point. You would like some point control of some sort potentially. I also think though that being able to sustain your team and yourself is very important because you want to be on the map as long as possible. The moment you leave the map, you have to hearth and go back or whatever. You might lose some control over the points. You might lose some wave clear.
So Bronze 6 has a couple heroes they like to run together that could potentially do some cool things on Braxis Holdout. And I don't think it's any spoilers here, but in the past they really liked running Genji Uther. And the reason I say could be good here is because it's very quick boss pickup on Braxis Holdout with a Genji. You just deflect the boss damage when he just shoots like the barrage down, and you're just chunking the boss incredibly quickly. So maybe that's why they want to go Braxis, maybe. But we have seen them play Rexar tonight, another decent pickup on Brax's holdout. We've seen them play the Stukov, which can also be annoying for just zoning on those beacons. I mean, even Deathwing can be annoying to deal with here as well. So I'm kind of excited to see how this plays out. I feel like this is a map that I expect Bronze 6 to take us to. When they got map pick in game 2 after losing game 1, I was like, Infernal Shrines, okay, I guess. But Braxis, I'm just like, yeah, this seems like a Bronze 6 map.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe some Cho'Gall shenanigans. Who knows?
You really don't know with them. You really don't.
Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be anyone playing Chromie this game. I've been seeing a lot more Chromies kind of just appear.
Kira is a Chromie main, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm pretty certain Kira plays a lot of Chromie. Their portraits Chromie, but I remember them playing Chromie in previous series I've casted a Bronze 6. Okay, Kira's a Genji main. But I'm pretty sure Kira plays Chromie too. This is... I don't know if this is Kira's main account. I'm just looking at it. Maybe they just don't play a lot of Storm League.
There's a Chromie portrait there. So
yeah.
Only dirty Chromie players will use anything associated with Chromie on their profile.
Well, Bronze 6 used to play a lot of Taunt Varian comps, like Taunt Varian with like a Tyronda and Chromie blow up on top of it. So I've definitely seen like Kira. When I think Kira, I think the Genji and I think the Chromie. And I don't think I'm misremembering, but maybe I am. But sorry, just letting them know that casters are ready to go. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Bronze 6 has to bring here. Caffeinated Knights. See if they still prioritize that Junkrat, if that gets through here or not.
Stukov looked good last game, and I mean, I think Stukov isn't bad here either. Again, it kind of opens you up to some potential like CC shenanigan stuff, but I mean, we saw Bronze 6 just say, "Hey, we're picking Deathwing. Like, screw it, we're just gonna do this thing and not die." And not only is he not gonna die, he's gonna kill your entire team.
Yeah, maybe they really do just like having that last pick option to throw something out there like a Deathwing, like the Tracer. These are last picks that are like, oh shit, I really wish I knew about these earlier so we could pick up counters. So they seem to be pretty, like they lost the first game. Second game was incredibly close, but it seems like in general they're pretty comfortable with having second pick and that last pick to kind of put a little bit of a twist on their draft, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you get the last pick, 2 solid options on the map. I mean, and obviously, like if you're picking the map, you have some sort of strategy prepared, ready to go.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't go to Braxis and not know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Not have some heroes in mind that you want to play here.
I'd like to see this map be played in CCL and stuff.
I think it's a really interesting map to see in competitive because it's totally different than when you play in Storm League. Like Storm League, without that communication going on, you're just always going to have your offlaners doing their offlane thing. Maybe you'll be like, hey, let's switch lanes now because you guys secured bottom fort. But like outside of that, there's not much happening. When you get into competitive, you see a lot more rotations into that offlane. Maybe some pushing. Like, was it Wildheart that I casted that played Braxis the other week? Wildheart Omega, and they just like the teams just ran it down top and bottom. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot more interesting things that happen on Braxis when it's not Storm League and it is competitive.
Yeah, definitely lots of different experiments that occur. You got more people you got everybody on the same page and they're all willing to try something out. Yeah, it works out. I wonder if the Junkrat gets banned. Like that's 2 games that we said they needed to ban Junkrat. and they didn't ban it that second game, and they just dealt with it. So I wonder if we'll see that happen. There's a Sylvanas ban. That is the first appearance of Sylvanas at all.
Yep.
In this series, and there's the Junkrat ban.
I like that they're getting rid of this Junkrat. He's been causing so much havoc for the side of Bronze 6 in Game 1 and 2. And he would be annoying to deal with here. He's annoying to deal with no matter where he is, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been an off lane, I think. This series. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so now Rexxar off the table. Now, like, we're looking at Dahaka, maybe a Blaze, could be a Leoric game.
Last time we saw Leo and Hog are banned out in the first ban phases here. But different map this time around, so that's why you're seeing the priority on Rexxar. Are they going to leave the Joe up, or are they taking it away once again? It's going to be the Johanna ban.
Johanna banned.
You guys want to donate? Taco just posted the Matcherino. That's for Storm Div. We're casting Heroic Div right now, but if you want to support the NGS Storm Div as well, you can go donate to the prize pool there at that Matcherino link.
First pick Rhaegar. Interesting. Okay, like, you got some good utility. You can clear a wave better. But depending on what you're up against, I don't know if you necessarily want to step up to clear the wave. And then Rhaegar... Early on has some issues with the mana.
Yeah. I wonder maybe you prioritize the Blaze here, because it's been a pretty contested pick in this series. He's a solid offlaner right now. The Rexxar is already off the table, so you kind of want to get yourself one of those better offlaners. So I do like that Bronze 6 has picked it here. The Brightwing is interesting pickup.
You're in the lane a lot. You're gonna get your Z cooldown back pretty regularly, and it's a global.
This is what I'm wondering, if they still want to do Genji Uther and main tank, and they took the Brightwing just to get rid of Polymorph for Genji. I mean, they already have a Rhaegar, but like, just in case, they're like, yeah.
Nice Hogger ban here.
All right, I'm just gonna be honest. I just want to see Genji.
I don't care what happens. Doesn't matter. There's a ban on it. You were saying it too much. Now that they're listening to us right now on a 30-second delay.
Yeah, it's no secret though. Bronze 6 has played that for seasons now. And I think that Caffeinated Knights has been doing their scouting and coming up through the divisions with this team as well, probably.
Oh, Phoenix. I was wondering if we would see this hero this series. I know they like to play their Phoenix. Absolutely. Pretty cool. Potentially a lot of damage here that Nubarak is going to have to be aware of coming out of this Phoenix onto him.
Hey, chat just said hopefully a Phoenix game. Felipe's taking the Chromie. Let's see what Ark's going for. It's going to be the Chen. Ooh, this is interesting.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. What does Kira pick here? So I just see, like, generally 3 good heroes on the side of Caffeinated Knights there. And then I see... Oh, okay. So you have this Maiev that can rotate through the lanes. You have Phoenix, Maiev. Look at all these heroes here that can actually just, like, be anywhere on the map at any time.
Yeah, this is exciting. I like these last picks out of Bronze 6. They're always interesting pickups. The Chen is an interesting pickup here too. What do you think of the Chen Blaze matchup? How does that play out?
Chen can, like, freeze the wave on his towers and force Blaze off the point and make sure to soak that up. If Blaze wants to rotate away, he really can't because he's gonna miss the soak. Chen can reduce spell power and kind of onto the blaze, and if that's the talent that he goes with at level 4, the withering flame, withering fire, whatever it's called, and maybe just slow down Blaze's wave clear a little bit, probably a little bit harder to gank. Maybe can sit on the point a little bit and soak some damage because of how Chen's trait works.
Chat's
But
calling for Maya pull into a Planet Cracker, maybe a Warden's Cage into a Planet Cracker.
I mean, Planet Cracker is not bad in dealing with the lost Zerg wave, so
Could be a Planet Cracker game. We'll have to see here. We'll jump into this game. This is game number 3 of our best of 3 series between Caffeinated Knights and Bronze 6. We'll give you guys a rundown of the players in case you're just tuning in, since we have had quite a few people join us recently. On the left-hand side, it's Caffeinated Knights. Felipe will be on the Chromie. We have Love Dart on Rhaegar, Osmanthus on the Anubrak, on Shan it's Arc, and Grey Color on the Vala.
on the right-hand side in the red, we've got Bronze 6, Secret 333 on the Blaze, Danny playing the Murden, Ferret on Brightwing. We got, Akira on Maev and Juan Pablo on the Phoenix. Look at this shove topside.
And this is what I was kind of saying about playing Braxis in competitive. You get some cool things happening here, like an early siege top from Caffeinated Knights. They're able to get down half that tower, not quite able to secure it. Kira and Danny rotating up to kind of match them there. Felipe catching the soak in bottom lane for his team. Chat saying Phoenix will carry very hard this game. That's what they're predicting.
So you see a little skirmish up here on the top side. Nubarak got split off here from the rest of his team, looking to probably. Ooh. Oh, it's not gonna go away.
No, he has no way out of here now. He's trying to look for some kind of juke out of there, but it just wasn't happening. That's gonna be first blood to the side of Bronze 6.
You can go ahead and juke your way back to the spawn.
Camp's gonna be started here for both teams. They're looking at their siege camps. Zavala and Rhaegar grabbing the one on the side of Caffeinated Knights. And here we go, the lock-in for Bronze 6 in that top lane. They're gonna rotate right onto their bruisers, both sides here.
The beacons have activated. Control. Let this work.
Well, Felipe is, chat's asking Felipe not on Garrosh. Felipe is DPS on the side of Caffeinated Knights.
Yeah. Flex player Felipe. We see Phoenix up here shoving this top side. Actually gets the kill onto Chen.
I missed it. I was looking at bottom.
I'm a mini map looker. That's how I follow my action. But 26% there onto the objective for Caffeinated Knights.
And again, the thing that's interesting here is you're not seeing the typical 4-man in bottom lane, 1v1 in the top lane with the off lane. There's a lot of rotations happening with these teams.
Nice. Now there's Chen coming to the bottom point there.
Bit of channel there secured though by Bronze 6. They were able to get 18%. Danny's going in, lands the Stormbolt onto Osmanthus.
Yo, Danny's just ripping these dwarf tosses. He's like, there's no Junkrat this game to like hit me with a trap or a boop. I'm jumping in.
He's not scared at all. Love Dart going in for the bite onto him here. There's the polymorph out onto Rhaegar. Juan Pablo on the flank looking for a bit of damage here. Kira rotating up to join the team in the top lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chen and Chromie holding it down. They can't like force anybody off the points. They can fight for the points potentially, but like their wave clear is kind of lacking for the side of Bronze 6. It's gonna be free channel. Bottom side though, Blaze does get the just convert the point back over, forcing Felipe off.
Just little bit of channel at a time here as both these teams kind of go back and forth over this top point. Still ahead for the side of Caffeinated Knights. Arkin's going to go in, looking at Juan Pablo. Danny's getting chunked down, goes ahead and dwarf tosses out. There's the pull onto Arc from the Kira bind, or Maev bind there. I guess Kira bind, sure. That's their name. I know, Kara says Kira's name makes it so confusing every time I cast. It gets even more confusing when there's a Kira in the match here. Osmanthus getting chunked down, chased out now. Can Danny keep him in spot a little bit longer for the team to secure the kill? Osmanthus going to be able to walk away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Chromie and Arc getting the pick onto Blaze, securing that bottom point here. And we have 58% channel now for the side of Caffeinated Knights.
You know, I don't think we've seen a really big phase shift coming out from Farrah here. I would have thought maybe, you know, it would have warped down there. Or maybe one of the DPS, either Maev or the Phoenix, would go down to deal with to help deal with that. Because this Chen keeps breaking off with the Chromie and putting pressure onto the blades.
Yep. We
And
have
now
a
look at this over the
4v3
middle.
here. We're going to see the point secured once again by Caffeinated Knights. Blaze managing to take back bottom, but not before they reach 70% on their Zerg wave. Osmanthus holding onto that top beacon. Maev rotating back up, but now deciding to go back down to bottom to help with this 1v1. Arc and Secret just battling it out on the point. The team is rotating down here as well. There's the bind pulling him back in here. He's already used his stagger. The chase is on for him now, and they're going to find the pick onto Chen. Polymorph there as well to finish him off. Chen goes down, and they're going for the invade onto the siege camp.
Yeah, topside Phoenix, you need to be careful. There's an entire enemy team existing. Yeah, they were on our siege camp. I like the heads up move there from Caffeinated Knights to just like, hey, you know, they enemy team is running around all over the place trying to deal with us. We'll just, you know, take their stuff. Now they're gonna get more points here.
I think the way Caffeinated Knights have kind of set up their lanes here is kind of having Bronze 6 a bit confused on how to approach it themselves. It does feel Felipe. Yeah, we're going to see Felipe go down here next. Getting caught out now. Juan Pablo stepping forward onto the point. There's 82% secured here for Caffeinated Knights. Only 18 on the side of Bronze 6. They're going to take back this top point. But bottom still being held by Arc and Love Dart. Secret still trying to hold on to the...
Scrap. There's a little invade there. Okay.
Scrap down here now. The Secret Arc 1v1 again, but it's not going to be a 1v1 for long as Kira rotates down. Nice jet propulsion to keep Chen in the fight here. There's the bind coming out. He's going to drop that stagger, by the way. Looking to try and walk away here, but so much CC. The polymorph there as well, and he goes down once again.
Like, I feel like Bronze 6 is just overcommitting to all these rotates. Like, if you just send the Brightwing down, you just send the Brightwing when there's a 1v1 happening, maybe you force a Chen back, but then you still have all your teammates still on the top point. I mean, it's still 3 people there, so at least you make the recapture a little bit slower. Nice jet propulsion there to be able to catch Osmanthus on the burrow, but it looks like he's just going to be able to walk away easy peasy. And on the top side, again, man, we're just getting T-tours all over the place.
I know.
Yeah,
it's hard
taking out the Vala.
It's hard to get all these deaths on screen when there's so many split fights happening there, but yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get all these deaths on screen when everybody's feeding off cooldown.
Here's the face shift from Brightwing. Osmanthus and Arc going in though, catching Brightwing and Ferret and Juan Pablo. Ferret's getting incredibly low here. We're gonna see the ult come out from Juan Pablo. Ferret able to survive through this in the rotation now out from the side of Bronze 6. Here's Kira and Danny to help out. Arc getting low. Rhaegar also 2 for nothing in favor of Bronze 6 as they secure the objective. This time looking like it'll be a bit longer, and they're going for a boss this early.
Oh my god, with the objective potentially? That's kind of insane. Wow. I mean, there's no mana. There's no mana here on any of these heroes.
Yeah,
I think this
they're
is
letting
illegal.
a leash. They can't do it all.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, I was saying, feeding so hard that Chen is even, like, inting himself. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It died to his own stagger.
Oh, it's been, like, the 3rd or 4th time it's happened this match.
There we go. Pretty juicy Zerg waves here for both teams, to be completely honest. And we even got Bruiser camps getting taken over this.
Got both teams picking up the Bruiser camps here.
This is not the Planet Cracker to clear the Zerg wave. This is the Purification Salvo.
Yep. Also, not the Warden's Cage is Containment Disc on Maev here, which I
actually
can't.
like that.
Yeah, I agree. Especially since that patch that gives the silence on top of it. It's so annoying.
It's really good against Chen, right? Like that split second to be able to deny the Panda Palace from going off. It's pretty good.
Bottom wave cleared up pretty decently here by Bronze 6, but they need to worry about their top now because there's a Bruiser camp heading up there. That wall is down. Juan Pablo, Kira, and Danny hanging around to try and defend this. Ferret rotating up now as well. Whew. Not too much gained off of these waves, and these are big Zerg waves. I mean, they got a wall here, a wall in bottom. That's really it. They're just trading walls on basically all the forts here now.
Yeah, this feels like a, I guess it's gonna be a Battlefield of Eternity kind of game. Whatever team wins that team fight is just that's how we're gonna determine our victor here. Ooh. Let's siege up. Let's siege up. I like this. I like this.
They're gonna try to. There's the Stormbolt onto Osmanthus, polymorph onto Chen here. Chen's taking quite a bit of damage as they push forward with this siege camp, but we have Volley here to help clear it off, so they're gonna back off. Not really any fort damage done there. Meanwhile, take a look at bottom here, Goon. Secret's left alone to clear up this siege camp. Bit of damage, but again, nothing too major. These teams are just like pretty. Although Bronze 6 is ahead on XP in terms of like structures and camps taken, they're like mirroring each other pretty evenly.
Yeah, level 13s are about to come online here for the side of Bronze 6, and this is going to be potentially a really good opportunity to look for something. There's a cocoon there on the Maya to shut that down. Purification salvo, not enough damage to find the kill, and the Ancestrals topping Grey Color off, and they can actually probably look for a fight. As I say that, though.
Ark is gonna get caught out here. He has that stagger popping into the Panda Pals though, and going onto that back line, looking for the CC there. Juan Pablo and Ferret able to walk away. Love darts going in here. Kira's just shredding. There's the bind onto the Pandas. Let's see if they can get a couple of them picked off. It's ultimately not gonna matter there because one of them's walking away. We're gonna see Ark pop back into his Chen form now. And 13's online here for Bronze 6.
That was a level 13 to 12, by the way, and they both walked out like, "All right, let's go back to let's go back to our corners. I'll meet you back. I'll meet you back on bottom point in 20 seconds."
A lot of alts there that are key alts for Caffeinated Knights use though. Ooh, Ark and maybe a bit of trouble. There's the polymorph, the bind. No Panda Pals this time, and Stagger popped. Juan Pablo is trying to close that distance, finish him off. He's committing, he's taking tower shots for it, and he gets the kill, blinks out, and Ferret waiting to get him healed up on the other side here.
Oh my goodness, ladies, Juan Pablo's committed to any relationship, to anything. Love dart though. Committed to eating. Let me stop it. I'm just messing.
But take a look at bottom here. Ferret coming in to keep Secret alive with that phase shift, but gets cocooned on the way out. That slowing sands kind of separating them here. Secret's going to jet propulsion on out of there. Top fort goes down, and we're going to have the rotation now from Bronze 6 to take a look at this bottom lane.
Yep, top going down. Oh, there's, peekaboo, we're here. There's a containment disc onto a Nubarak who just used a burrow charge. Free damage onto this fort. There's a jet propulsion as well. Polymorph to layer that CC in and find the kill. Secret.
Whew,
Go bunker for a bit.
3 waves there. The chromie damage is looking a little bit scary, but I'm gonna walk away. Points gonna be secured bottom by Bronze 6, but again, they're playing a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie with these beacons. We have 14% for Caffeinated Knights, 20% on the side of Bronze 6, and we're going to see Bronze 6 work on grabbing their siege camp. Meanwhile, Secret left alone on bottom point. He's going to be found here, but jet propulsion going to help him walk away for now.
If anything, if you're Bronze 6, you're so close to level 16. You just let this just chill out for a little bit.
Yep.
If you want the objective, they're going to have to clear top. Wait for somebody to clear top, take a point, shove bottom. It's like Dragon Knight, little Dragon Knight action there. Or I'm sorry, Dragon Shire action there. Hit the building. Oh, hey, look, an Uberak is top. Let's hit the building bottom.
Yep.
But,
I like to. Phoenix is just kind of sitting in the bush there, waiting for them to take top, and like, okay, they're showing I can take top, and they're gonna fight down there, and we grab top back, so they're just trading back and forth.
Panda Pals just got
yeah. He wants to use it and get some value out of it. He might pay for it though. Gonna lose 2 of his pals, and now he has to run away here. There's the containment disc out onto a Nubarak. 16's online now for Bronze 6, and they're going in. Secret hitting that jet propulsion. See if they can do anything. Here's Osmanthus getting caught out. There's a bind from Maiev. Cocoon going out onto Brightwing. And a nice Ancestral connecting Oz to Osmanthus. Juan Pablo with the flank there. Getting that salvo. Let's see if they can find some picks. Felipe getting low. Arc incredibly low. Osmanthus so low.
Oh, Juan Pablo went in with the warp, trying to find the reset there onto Felipe, or the kill onto Felipe. Doesn't get it right away, but instead they kill Love Dart. There's a dead Osmanthus, and now they're channeling both points and going for the boss.
This time a little bit more mana. Secret not so much, but the rest of the people pretty healthy for this boss.
Really cool. So like there was this like weird feint fight thing where Danny like looks, they're looking around, they find something, and then they back off. And while they're backing off, enemy Caffeinated Knights just they just commit their cooldowns. And then the whole time, Phoenix was just like, oh, hey, guess what? I just walked out of a bush. I'm going to clear this top wave. Man. Nice juicy wave, 100%. Takes that fort, no problem. Chen on the top side. Just kind of waiting. No Panda Pals for another 15 seconds. I think he can come down here, though. Maybe potentially look for something.
This is a nice wave with the boss pushing here. They're going to lose their top 4, but they're maybe looking for some picks and maybe looking to end the game off of this nice big push here. Danny in a bit of trouble. The face shift's going to come out and connect onto him, though, to keep him alive for the time being, but he is eating tower shots. Bunker goes out from Blaze. They get that containment disc onto Osmanthus. Felipe barely managing to get away, and Phoenix is going to go down. Arc running into the base now. It's just Panda Pals are incredibly low, but coming back out a healthy Chen. Boss is on core. They get a pick onto the Anubarak. Let's see if they can close the game out here. Shields are down. Still about eighth of a health left on this boss. 30% on the core. They're committing.
Yeah.
They're finishing it out, and Broad 6 will take the series in a 2-1.
Oh, wow, GG. Just like that. I was a little nervous. I'm like, Phoenix went down. That's a lot of their core damage potentially now. They can still use the boss and the Zerg waves. But I got spooked. I'm not going to lie. I got just a little spooked. Well done. Well done. What a great series.
I am so happy we picked this one up. It was intense and so fun to cast. Let me update the score real quickly here. But Goon, thoughts on this last match?
You know, I said it was going to be a 2-0 Bronze 6. Obviously, it's a 2-1, right? But I did say it was going to be scrappy, and it was. It got scrappy, and it was cool. It was very awesome. Very, very awesome. You know, both teams played well, and yeah, the map picks coming out of Bronze 6 the entire series. Map picks. That's their strategy. A team out here saying, we like the map pick. We'll take second pick all day if it means we know we get to pick the battleground.
Just a second. DMing Danny to see if he'd like to do an interview. Let's take a quick peek at the talents here. Anything you want to talk about here before we jump into the room with Danny?
We had Hungering, or the Hungering Arrow build coming out here from Great Color. I thought maybe we'd see some auto attacking or something like that, maybe even the multi-shot. But that's a little interesting, right? You got the single target burst damage into a Brightwing that has spell armor and a phase shift that's going to heal for a lot of HP onto some of those frontliners. I figured maybe there'd be some more spread damage and CDR associated with that, or just straight, you know, just pump them full of lead with those auto attacks. But no, that was cool. Again, we see Danny with the dwarf block and the heavy impact, going straight E build. Just likes to have the extra armor, the extra range, and the extra CC.
Let's go ahead and jump into the lobby with them in the NGS Discord.
All right.
We've got Danny and Juan waiting for us.
All right, sounds good.
Hey guys, congrats on the win. How are you guys feeling after that series?
We're feeling pretty good, Jazz.
Yeah, pretty good.
That was a stressful one for me to cast, so I can only imagine what it was like playing in that series. what were comms like? What were tensions like on your team in game 2 and you had 3% left on your core?
You know, yeah.
You go ahead, Danny.
I think the neat thing with our team is like Juan joined us for the season, and he asked, hey, do you want to like do a game to make sure I'm good? And we're like, we know you're good. We just want to make sure you're not like a fuck ass. So comms are pretty. No, I mean Juan, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But everyone on the team gets along pretty well, and I think Secret goes, hey guys, we gotta clear the bot or we're gonna lose. So comms are pretty calm. Like no one was yelling at anybody.
We were just focusing on getting the bot vision, like minion wave and everything. We're just stressing out about anybody backdooring.
Yeah, Tahaka.
Yeah, we were stressing too.
Yeah, I saw you like anchoring that bush on their side, and like Anubrak wasn't sitting in the bush, and I saw the pinks coming out. I'm like, oh, they're gonna go for this. They're gonna go for this guy, and this could potentially just be either really pog or really feels bad, man. Depending on how this thing goes, but yeah, great play from your team on that Infernal Shrines game to kind of just to lock it in.
Yeah, I'm just happy I got to play the Deathwing on it. I never get to pull it out.
It looked so free that game. It was insane. It got so much value.
I thank Coffee for putting me on that.
No, it was kind of crazy to see you just kind of running him down and not even caring. No care in the world on the Deathwing. She just went for the back line relentlessly.
Oh, but that one time whenever they got me with the fissure, though, that was pretty crazy.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty, yeah. That was like map hacker. I'm just kidding. He's not. I'm just kidding.
So we got to know, all night tonight, given the option, you guys were going with map pick. Is this, I mean, we've got some interesting last picks out of you. Do you guys just prefer to have the last pick, potentially pick up something that can't be countered, or what's going on there?
We have a really good flex player. We have 2 really good flex players, right? So Kira can flex into Medivh if needed, or Genji, and Juan can break out the occasional Phoenix or Deathwing. So the pros and cons with going map pick is you're never going to play Johanna. But the pros are you can last pick and flex into their team, which, Deathwing came out and it kind of cucked their entire comp of chains and CC.
Yeah. Now, Braxis isn't a map that we typically seen picked up. Is this a map you guys are very comfortable on? I was also curious if we were looking to pick up the Genji here, because I know that's something you guys have run a lot in the past, and Braxis is a great map for a Genji.
Yeah, they banned it.
Yeah.
No, we've never scrimmed. We haven't scrimmed on Braxis in like 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think we were just kind of confident with the offline setup a bit, because I mean, especially after I saw the Chen, I didn't really see anything that they could do against Phoenix or Blaze in both lanes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Goon, do you have any other questions here before we get into some shoutouts?
No. That was awesome. That was a really good series to watch. By the way, I had y'all winning. I said that y'all would win, so don't forget that. And thanks for putting on a good show for everybody. That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll go ahead and get into some shoutouts then. Juan, you want to go first?
I guess, I just TV Coffee, just the Deathwing, he put me on there, that's it.
All right. And Danny, what about you?
I want to thank my entire team for always carrying me in all these games. I think we have the number 1, number 2 DPS players in the division, and they definitely did their work with just their game knowledge. So I wanted to thank my teammates.
All right. Well, congrats on the win, guys. I'm excited to see where you guys go from here. You're now coming off 2 wins in a row last week and now this week. So hopefully it's nowhere to go but up for your team now.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for the cast, guys.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's get Goon back up. Call him back here. Get his camera up. And wrap things up. In terms of what's going on with me, tomorrow I will be casting with Goon once again. We are going to be casting We Take It the Wayeth versus Wildheart Omega in Storm Division. So it should be a good matchup. Essentially Wildheart CCL versus the Academy team. Excited to watch that one play out. And Goon's going to be joining me for that as well. And then Saturday and Sunday, Heroes Rise Contender Series returns.
That's
You wanna
right.
talk a
That's
little bit
right.
about
For
that?
those of you out there that are trying to get involved in some more amateur Heroes of the Storm, potentially, you know, hopefully get looked at by a couple orgs for future things. Definitely give it a shot. It's free to sign up. Anybody can join as long as they're not a CCL player. At least from the main five. The main five from the roster. So 6 players are allowed to play. Anybody from any rank is allowed to play, and you know, there's potentially a little bit of cash for you to earn.
Yeah. First qualifier is this weekend. You guys have until Friday. I'm not sure at time. Sometime Friday. End of day Friday to sign up. I think they have it like 24 hours before the start time, so I want to say like 2 p.m. is what they agreed on, but I'm maybe misremembering. Sign up before Friday. That would be your best bet. And the first qualifier is Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific. That would be 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Eastern.
So yeah, go get your signups, and maybe Goon. Actually, Goon, why don't you tell chat about yourself and where you can find where they can find you, and I will get them a link to the sign up page for Herx.
Yeah, sure. Y'all can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/GoonGGWP, on Twitter @GoonGGWP, and on Instagram, GGWP. I know y'all got Instagram. Just go ahead, go in there and just give me a follow. I follow back. I'll follow if you got if you post. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I'll also follow Wildheart Esports on Twitter @Wildheart Esport. Lots of cool things coming here real soon. Lots of potential, lots of big announcements happening coming here really very, very soon. TM. We do have our New Beginnings event happening this week on the 25th for Ohei Day, who just recently got hired by Wisdom to be their project coordinator for CCL. She was a Wildheart stream team member and community liaison, and now she's moving on to bigger and better things. So we're going to send her off with a cool little event, playing some games together. Come hang out, come say hi, bye, whatever. She's still going to be around. She'll still be around, but we're just there to celebrate her.
Yeah, should be fun. That's what I'm doing my Friday nights. If you want to hang out, that's where I'll be. In terms of things going on, I already said tomorrow we're casting the We Take It the Wayth versus Wildheart Omega. That's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you want to catch that, and we're going to do the pre-show as always. So if you want to get caught up on all things Storm Division, make sure to tune in a half an hour before to catch that. Other than that, sign up for Herx. I'll be casting that this weekend. Should be some good games. Girls Gang Squad, by the way, is going to be over on Plasticine's channel this weekend. If you guys want to catch that, just because of the overlap with Heroes Rise Contender Series, I can't cast both at the same time, and we have some casters on vacation and stuff. So I think I'm going to be needed there. So Class D is going to be streaming Girls Gang Squad. It's still going on, so you can also catch that on Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific. We're going to send you guys on over to Bankai. He is casting Div's C West game right now. Make sure to drop him a follow, because tomorrow he's actually going to be casting Rook Gaming versus Dragon Strike at 6 p.m. Pacific, and that is going to be a good match to watch. I have a feeling that one's going to be pretty close like tonight, and you might not want to miss that if you've been keeping up with Heroic Div. So drop Bankai a follow, go check out his cast tomorrow and the rest of the cast going on tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your evenings. Hope to see you guys for the cast of We Take It the Wayth versus Who tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Peace. Make Heroic Div best of 5.